Hey, how's everybody doing out there in the podcast world, social media world? It's me, Sir Sean. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Sir Shogun Show with my lovely co-host,
Lady Red. Hey everybody, how you doing today?
where we talk about entertainment, news, and special events that's going around in the world. Today, y'all, we're gonna start off with the news. Today, we got going on in the world news today. We have a police lady by the name of what is her name?
Oh, let's see. Her last name is Geiger.
Guider.
She was a police officer down in out of Dallas. Apparently, her name is Amber Geiger.
Right.
Apparently, Amber is telling her side of the story and stating that she came home. I'm assuming one evening after her shift. She was still in uniform.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that she shot actually lives above her. So it sounds as if the parking is connected to the apartment building, and she parked on the 4th floor,
Right.
which is the apartment level that his apartment is on, and she got off on the 4th floor, walked and entered into this man's apartment and shot him. So the issue is right now there are witnesses stating that this woman knocked on the door. She did not just walk in the door, because they showed pictures of the door and they had like deadbolt locks, so you would have to have a key, or the door would have to be open. But the thing is, she walked into the apartment and she killed this young man, Botham Jean. Shot him because she said she thought he was an intruder in her apartment, but she was mistakenly in the wrong apartment.
He was a pastor, right?
I'm not sure what he was. I don't know what his profession was.
I think he was not a pastor. Let me correct myself. He was in church and he was a singer. I think he belonged into a church group.
He's getting a lot of good outpour from the community down in Dallas, and our thoughts and prayers are with his family, friends, and that community. But at this moment, right now, the problem is,
the problem is that
she's a police officer and she entered someone's home, and she shot them. How do you park on the wrong floor and walk into somebody's apartment and think that apartment is yours? That's a little off.
Yeah,
I'm thinking something is more.
It sounds like to me that they had a relationship going on.
Possibly.
And if she knocked on the door, it sounded like she was upset about something. And then she thought about that was premeditated, because she had to think about what she did.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But the thing is, this is keep happening, and it's keep being police that's doing this, and they're killing young black men, and ain't nothing getting done about it.
Right, because this guy, she was a 4-year veteran with the department, and was released on $300,000 bond after she was charged on Sunday.
I think less than what, 2 hours she was
I don't know what the time frame was from when she was locked up to when she was released, but she was released on bond, with a $300,000 bond, and it's really, really sad.
Yeah, because these things keep happening. Then, like I said, then how you not know this is your apartment? Your apartment should have the apartment number, right?
Exactly. And to put it out there, I don't care if you were drinking under the influence, how tired you are. I've lived in apartment buildings where you had to pull up to the apartment, walk in, park your car and walk in. I'm not going to mistakenly walk to the wrong anything when you're going home. Your home is your safe zone. So if anything,
absolutely,
that is what you should know. You should not know where you live. And the bottom line is, there is a man that is dead.
Exactly.
And he died in his home. And he died in his safe haven. So, we look forward to hear how this is going to turn out. There are a lot of people that are very upset. This is very troublesome, because this has been happening more and more. And
every day.
The deal is, it's been happening, but now it's being reported more. And
the thing is this.
Amber was white, and let me pronounce his name correctly, Botham, if that's how you pronounce it, Botham Jean. He was a black male. So we look forward to give you guys updates on how this story is going to come about. It's just, it's really, really sad, I really hope that they look deep into this and she has some type of charges against her, because at the end of the day,
let's hope she has some charges
entered
against her.
someone home.
Let's
you
hope,
don't mistake.
Let's hope that. Yeah, you
where
can't
you
mistake
live.
where you live.
She's
at,
a police officer.
Unless
She's
you're blind.
I'm assuming she's a single woman, and if anything, you know, being a single woman at one point, if you don't know nothing, you know
right.
your home. You know where you're going.
Yeah.
So,
is there any updates on what happened or anything?
No, not right now. I think they just had his funeral. I think they just had his funeral. Yeah, they did. They had his funeral, and they're interviewing like his uncle and a lot of the people of the community. And right now, you know, the family and friends are just in the community, just, you know, burying him and mourning over him. And we just look forward to seeing what's going to happen with this.
My prayers are with the family and everybody.
And the Dallas community.
It's wrong,
it's really sad.
And it keep happening year after year, month after month. It's keep happening. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. Yeah. Period. It just needs to stop. Police need to stop getting away with murdering people.
Right.
You know.
So, because when you take your badge off, you're still a human.
You're still a human.
And you know, at the end of the day, a life is a life. And when you take someone's life, that's something you cannot give back.
Exactly.
Now, if you are in danger, there's a different situation.
That's a different thing.
But in this situation, no, you don't enter someone's home and kill them.
No.
So
she needs to me, if I was on the jury, she'd get life in prison.
Well, we'll see if the prosecutors will look to prosecute her, and it's more to come with this story. So,
yeah.
Prayers out for Dallas.
Yeah.
But, you know, unfortunately, that was sad news that we had to start off with today, but it's just something that we need to talk about. But we do got our lovely President Donald Trump.
Now, this man here,
Trump the chump, that's what I call him.
He done passed the bill to where the kids are separated from their family.
Yeah, that's another thing.
And that is
crazy.
Crazy.
You know, and you know, Fat Joe. There was a report that came out on TMZ, and Fat Joe was saying how, you know, Donald Trump is delusional.
Yeah, and, very delusional.
And he prays that Hurricane Florence doesn't ravage the mainland like Hurricane Maria did to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
because right now it's bad. They evacuating it.
Yeah,
they're evacuating the city.
And thoughts and prayers to all the families and
year after
communities that are along the East Coastern board. I hope that Florence is not as bad as they anticipate.
Right.
And that you all are safe. And
everybody,
once everything passes over, you can get back to going. But yeah, the president is crazy as I don't know.
Got some good food down there. What did the food say?
I don't know. He said he's delusional. He's just like, you know, we did a great job with Puerto Rico, and
he said they give us money. Then he like a couple $100 million or something.
He even dropped like some false Spanish accent to show love. Who does that? Like.
What did he say? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. What did he say? Hit for the border or something? He's an idiot. You know what? To all my brown brothers and sisters out there, I want y'all to know something. Keep your head up. This gonna pass. He's just an idiot. To me, he's the greatest comedian to ever live.
Sure is,
because he's
pulled a fast one on all those folks that voted for him.
And I know a few of them that voted for him. You know, and he put some of his people's head to where that it's crazy on his thought process.
Right.
You know, into separating families and talking about some immigrant. You know what I mean? His family didn't come from this country.
Hell, he's married to like 2 immigrants.
Right.
Like, seriously?
He's married
Ivanka
to 2.
And what's the new wife? The current wife?
Ivanka is the new wife.
I know Ivanka. No, Ivanka. That might be the daughter. Whoever not the first wife. He was married to Marla Maples, and then he was married to one.
This is third wife.
Yeah, this is his third wife. His second and his third wife are both foreign. They're not
they're not American
natives
born.
of America. So whatever.
You know, his mother and father wasn't American born either.
So
they was from over in England.
Yeah,
you know, and that's crazy.
Melania, that's the new First Lady Melania Trump.
Melania Trump, that's her name.
Yeah,
you know, so
yeah.
that right there let you know something wrong with that dude.
Yeah,
the way his mind. No, it ain't. It's stuff that he's making up.
But you know what? What's sad is he's making up, and the people, nobody's out protesting or nobody's out saying anything about what he's doing.
Right.
Because had that been President
Obama,
it
been all over the place.
Been a big
it would have been a big problem.
So it just, people need to wake up and open up their eyes and see what's in front of them. And you know, right now, don't pay him any attention. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Right.
Exactly. But you should pay him attention because he's supposed to be your fearless leader of this country. I'm just saying.
Well, the one sister said he ain't nothing my president.
Right.
From what he did. Oh yeah, I'd like to say rest in peace to Mac Miller.
Yes, Mac Miller.
You know that they said they found him dead of overdose in a hotel room.
So sad.
But you know how everybody talk about the Illuminati. They said the Illuminati was part of his demise.
I don't know about that. I have no idea. That could.
We don't know.
We don't know, but apparently he died of an overdose at his San Fernando Valley home. It was just unfortunate. He was pronounced dead at the scene. He was unresponsive. Just really sad, you know. I don't know who discovered his body.
It doesn't say who discovered his body.
He was discovered in his bedroom, so I don't know. Somebody knew that he was there. I don't really have the details.
Right, and ain't no telling what type of drugs he was taking.
Right.
With them telling these kids to do all that Molly and the Percocets and the Robitussin mixed up with whatever it is that they doing.
Yeah,
that is nuts. You know what I mean?
And then it leads to heroin.
And then it leads to heroin, and then it leads to all this other heavy other narcotics.
Yeah. So.
You know. And that's why when they talk about the stuff that's in it, when they talk about it and they rap, then they make these kids go do it. And these kids listen to what the rapper's saying and not knowing that these stuff will literally take you out in the blink of an eye. And then you have family members and mothers and fathers and aunties and brothers and sisters crying like what's going on with Mac Miller right now.
Yeah, it's really sad. So, prayers and thoughts to his family, Mac Miller. You know, rest in peace. You know, they'll have a toxicology report probably in the next 4 to 6 weeks and release what he actually died from.
Right.
So.
Right. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It has been a Fashion Week, and it has been all kind of crazy things going on at Fashion Week. But check this out. Rihanna had a pregnant model in her fashion show. This woman was walking, and she had like. All these different little straps.
Wow.
And she went into labor.
Why she was on the
after the runway, like I guess
after the runway session, she went into labor afterwards.
As soon as she got off stage, you know, she went instantly in labor. So this woman was probably walking down the runway, in pain. You know.
Right.
So, wow. Okay. I'm about dropping it. She was dropping. And you know what I'm going to tell you? They have pictures of this woman. She was not clothed. She just had like little things over her nipples and something covering up her private area. Right. But she was pretty much naked and she was beautiful. She was absolutely beautiful. So, you know, to be a pregnant person.
Yeah, she is pretty. And she's a pretty pregnant woman.
Yeah, she
But then what's crazy is that she went into labor afterwards. You know?
Yeah, she had a baby boy.
She had a baby boy?
Yeah, and I think she had the baby backstage. I don't know.
And how old is this woman?
22 years old. She's 22.
Oh, okay.
And
she could tell her son he was born while mama was walking across modern.
Yeah, and they did get her to the hospital on time, just in time. And she had a baby boy, and his name is Sapphire. So, and his dad is Adonis Basso. He's also a model, so congratulations.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations
to that model. They don't really have her. Is her name Slick? I think they call her Slick Woods. Isn't
Slick
that name?
Woods. Yeah, looking at her head, it's pretty slick.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's going back on? They talking about Nicki Minaj and Nicki Minaj and my girl Cardi B. Apparently, allegedly, that Nicki Minaj says that Cardi B was talking about babies before she made it big, and now that she's saying that how she gonna get mad at Nicki Minaj talking about what she said when she did it before she got known and recognized and everything.
You know what? It's just stupid.